This is a poem called It Started as Just Another Hot Day, and then the weight of the world replaced the sting of sweat in my eyes. The joggers are back, as are the cyclists and the flies. One of the latter keeps buzzing around my hands as I try and bang out this insignificant note, useless attempt at describing what my days feel like lately. I have this week been threatened by the learning disabled father of a learning disabled street urchin seen trespassing in my garden. Trespassing, I say, subnormal or not. The hardened shell of my blamelessness offers no sympathy, while the memory of my autistic cousin beckons as I search our similarity. It was during the middle of a 3-day, 14-hour-day stretch of kayaks, bugs, lotions, salt, and brackish water baths, and 100-degree plus heat. I lost 11 pounds since Tuesday, and now it's Saturday. I sit here among my virtual crowd of friends, the MC5, Iggy's daughter, scene stars from New York City and LA, as the better part of Pennsylvania and Ohio swarm outside my air-conditioned storefront door. I hide inside here, sneaking out only briefly to fetch my red notebook, looking for reasons to remember. If not for these little trips, I could forget the sunburned, a total but fading tattoo, a reminder of the trials of the last week and the next week. Outside my door, the descending atmosphere waits patiently, still and accommodatingly, to wrap itself around me once again, choking me, sweating me, wringing all sweetness and moisture from rapidly aging skin and increasingly intolerant barking bones, summertime and the naked dance of the living. My friends play shows, burn down bars and honky-tonks, and call to let me know when they will hit my town. As I sit here amid the pile of new and used office supplies, aging kettle corn, and a sample for reference of the dead biting flies which tormented the last group we took up there. Funny, some enjoy the show. Some overhear the moans of my associates midday and ignore. And maybe not funny, but fascinating how some will drive by. 6 to 12 hours of shanties, row houses, poverty, and goats in the streets, just to reach the resort and never question the eyes they pass to get there. I have always found at least interesting the juxtaposition of this ideal to the absoluteness that is the life of the poor, and the ignorance of that inequity by the affluent, the callous and gratuitous nature in the exchange between the purchasers of dreams and the sellers of flesh. No penance, no acknowledgement of the true cost of the life or the one human being, and the sacrifices made to provide the whimsical with the feeling, the experience of the lived. None save the children of the poor and burdened shall know the worth of this assignment, that clarity given to the bottom, the one on the crumb, who see the truth in that discordance between traveling class and water bearer. Maybe I write these notes in an attempt to never forget the weight of that basket, or the faces of those on the side of my road, or the fact that the only true distinction between president and pauper, between doctor and waiter, bartender and drunk, is lost. Gone since the moment the stars aligned and the many sets of these twins were born and were then scattered, separated by the boastful hot breath of humanity.